We were supposed to go to TJ Maxx today. It's Thursday, so normally we go to TJ Maxx, but I got in my car this morning and it would not start. So I was just like, you know what? Let me film this instead. I've been wanting to film this for a while. I can't go anywhere. I'm literally stranded in my house. So what better thing to do? So today, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 shopping secrets to get the best beauty deals at TJ Maxx. So I pretty much stick to these every time I go, every time I look for things. And the first secret or tip that I want to share with you is to go early. I would say within the first half hour of opening is probably my favorite time to go. I understand that not everybody can go at that time, whether you work or whatever reason. If you can't go in the morning, I would say probably like an hour or two before closing is also really good. I find at these times that the stores are usually the least crowded. There's not as many people there. And then if you are able to go in the mornings, another good thing about that is that the stores are usually a little bit cleaner. The people from the night before, they cleaned up a bit, so the displays are neater. And another thing about the morning, and sometimes at night I'll see it out too, is that they have the inventory cart out, which brings me to my next shopping secret is look through the inventory cart. The products that are on this cart are least likely to have been tampered with. Chances are nobody's touched them. These products are probably from the back room. These are the products that are getting put out for the day. So it's not likely that anybody besides another employee or somebody has really touched them. It never hurts to look through these. There have been a few times where I've been looking for like something. I think one time I was looking for like a Too Faced lipstick and it wasn't out on the displays yet, but I saw the cart, and when I looked through the cart, I found it. I think I also found like the ABH Moonchild on the cart before it got put out too. So it never hurts to check the cart. However, with that being said, if you are going to do this, please be considerate. Please be respectful. Don't make a mess. I think we're all adults here. I think we know how to pick things up and put things back. These are products that employees do have to put out. So, it's just common courtesy to be respectful. And if you pick something up, to put it back nicely. You don't want to leave things messy. And I don't know, I feel like we can all do, or at least like in the stores by me, the customers can definitely do a better job of keeping the stores neat. There's constantly like empty boxes and things floating around. And the store's just messy sometimes. But that brings me to my next point. My next shopping secret is knowing where to look. This is a very important one. You're obviously not gonna go into the kitchen section expecting to find the makeup, you're just not. So once you're in the beauty department, knowing where to look is key. So I know Leora always says this all the time, but bending down is so crucial. You have to bend down. A lot of the times they will put stuff like all the way towards the back. I have found so many like Anastasia palettes and like other just really, I guess, like popular items, and they'll be towards the floor all the way at the back corner, just like hiding behind other things. So it also doesn't hurt to kind of like move stuff around, but again, just put it back neatly, whatever. I'm a big like advocate for like trying to keep things neat. But yeah, so knowing where to look. Hi Moshi. Hey. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Knowing where to look and bending down is very important, especially like at the displays sometimes too, and like the wall is what I like to call it. There's constantly things on the floor. I have found like Becca on the floor, I found Too Faced on the floor, and like sometimes they're not always like damaged. Sometimes they just drop and like people will kick them under. So even like under the displays, like under like on the actual floor, there's products sometimes, so it never hurts to really look. Another great place to kind of look is towards the back of the rows in the displays. I feel like your eye is just automatically drawn towards the front and like what's there, so it never hurts to really kind of like peek back there and just see what's hiding. I see some things. I think last video I found like a Lime Crime palette hiding all the way towards the back. I find like MAC palettes towards the back, a lot of things. So again, you could just kind of like move the products over a little bit, see if there's anything hiding back there, and then be on your way. And then another way to look, this is like 3 in 1, but another way to look I think is really helpful is a lot of people will kind of only look at the displays from front on. I think it helps to really go in from the side. I think when you see things from the side, it gives you a whole new perspective on the shelves and the displays. And like sometimes what happens is things will fall over. So when you're looking at it from front on, you won't be able to see it because it's hiding, the taller things are covering it. But once you go in from the side, you can kind of see all of the items, get a different angle on everything, and you might have found something that you might have missed if you didn't do that. So I think looking in from the side, especially at the freestanding displays and at the end caps. At the end caps, it's super important too to always look in from the size, especially clearance. Clearance is always a mess, so I always look in like from every single angle to see if I can find anything good. So knowing where to look is a very, very big one. So for my next tip, I actually reached out to my friend Jess here. I like talk to her sometimes. We chit chat about like TJ Maxx and things. She is so nice. She goes by Love Jessamine here on YouTube. So if you don't already follow her, I will leave her link down below in the description box. Definitely go check her out. I love her. She is so cute and so nice. But her tip, she said to be friends with the workers, and I was like, yes, you are so right. Like, that is such a good tip. It definitely pays to like be friendly and be nice to the workers. She also said that, you know, when you're friendly with them, they'll tell you when there's new shipment. There's this one woman at Marshall's who I'm really friendly with. She always says hi to me and she'll be like, oh, like something like new is over here, blah, blah, blah. So she'll point it out. It is definitely not a bad idea to be nice, to be friendly to the workers. She also said that if you are looking for a product, you can call ahead, and that if they find it, they'll hold it for you. So that's definitely another really good tip. So if you know that like you're looking, for example, like the Too Faced Natural Lust palette, and you call and they find it, they'll put it by the register for you. I'm pretty sure they'll put it by the register. They'll hold it for you so nobody else can get it. That was her tip. Thank you again, Jazz, for sharing that with us. That is such a great tip. And then my final tip, and I would probably say this is like the most important tip, is location. Not all TJ Maxx's are the same. I probably, if you don't know, I always forget to say this in my videos, but I am from New Jersey. There's a lot of malls and stores around me. So there are so many TJ Maxx's, there's so many Marshalls. I can literally probably count like 5 like right near me. And not all of them are the same. I remember when I first started my channel, I kind of would bounce around to like all the different ones in my area, and some of them really had nothing. Like they barely had any selection. And I noticed that the ones that are in bigger cities, they're in a higher volume, more populated area, those are the ones that usually have the better inventory. These stores are also usually a lot bigger. They get a lot more stock in, not just makeup. You usually have clothes and shoes and bags and other things too. But you know, I pretty much focus on the makeup here. But yeah, so all stores really aren't equal. Some stores really don't have anything. I think the stores in like malls and like even the stores on highways, I noticed they usually have like a better selection. So location is definitely key. If there's another store that's maybe like a little bit farther from you, but it's in a bigger mall, it's in a bigger city, it might be worth it to drive that little bit extra, just because you might actually find something you're looking for and you'll end up getting the deals. And like, I feel like it'd be more worth it instead of like checking your local TJ Maxx and like never finding anything, you know? I would feel like that's like the #1 shopping secret or tip, is location, is knowing where to go, knowing what stores to go to, and also knowing, you know, what to look for and how to look for it. Another bonus tip, oh my god, yeah, I just wanted to mention this, just a little bonus tip, is that if you want something, just get it. Like literally just get it, especially if it's an item that they only have like 1 or 2 in stock and you really want it. Like, I don't know, like a Becca eyeshadow palette that you've been dying to have, and you finally find it and you're like, I don't know if I should get it, maybe I should leave it, I'll come back tomorrow. No, don't come back tomorrow, because chances are it's not going to be there tomorrow. Just get it, because if anything, you have 30 days, you can return it, and at least that way you have it. And if you do like it, you can keep it. But again, if you don't like it, you'll have 30 days to return it. So that's just a little bonus tip, that if you really see something and you're like dead set on it, just get it right then and there, because chances are if you save it, it won't be back. So yeah, those are my top 5 shopping secrets for TJ Maxx and Marshalls, how to get the best beauty deals there. Let me know what your favorite tip is down below. And also, if you have any tips, let me know. I feel like we have a pretty good community going on here. You know, we all want to save money on makeup. We all want to find the best deal. So if you have any other tips that I didn't mention, definitely leave a comment down below. And yeah, so I'm so sorry again that we couldn't go to TJ Maxx today. I was disappointed too. I've literally been stranded in my house. I hope my car starts eventually. I have to like wait for my boyfriend to get home from work so he can jump in, because I clearly can't do it. But yeah, that is it for this video. Hopefully we're able to go shopping again next week. We should be, like, it should just be batteries dead. But yeah, but as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, a great night. If you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you here, and I will see you in the next one.